Learn more about your city in Everything Everett. Let's revisit events that happened in our community. Learn more about what our local neighborhoods are doing. Discover programs and services that the city provides. All this and more in Everything Everett. Coming up next.
It's just nice when people know something about the place they live, whether they lived here all their lives like we did, or whether they've been here a short time. They're citizens of Everett, and I'd like to bring everybody in on the history.
I don't think we can forget from whence we've come, because it's going to take that in order for us to build tomorrow.
As the city grows, I hope that it is protective of its past, as well as, being excited about the future.
As we grow in the future, especially if we do things right, we'll still have the historic character that we have in our downtown areas.
It has so much potential, and I really wanted to be a part of bringing us to reach that potential.
So my hopes and dreams are that Everett continues to grow and to value and support the great open spaces that we have, the parks, the programs. I think again that the difference between a good city and a great city is those quality of life programs.
If you live here, we want you to care about this city. We want you to care about our streets. We want you to care about our communities. We want you to care about the neighborhoods that you live in, so that we all work together to make Everett a beautiful place in which to live.
We want to say that we're a city that has a past that we treasure, and a present that we cherish, and a future that we ought to anticipate. And you put those three together, to me, that's kind of the formula for having a successful city.
I'm just very grateful for the residents of our city and how engaged they are, and encourage us all to celebrate our history and look forward to a really bright future.
Welcome to the Grand Avenue Marketplace for the Farms and Market grand opening.
So after a long and bumpy road, we are finally open. Yay! So at Farms and Market, we strive to strengthen the local food economy, and we're doing this through two main components. The first, which you see all of the produce and the farm stands, so those are available to regional farmers and producers to lease on a month-to-month basis. So when you're purchasing products out of there, you're directly supporting our local farmers. And then also, in our back kitchen, as much as possible, we're also purchasing from those same farmers and from our other local food producers to make a full line of prepared foods that you see here today, from the prepackaged stuff, the foods in the deli, as well as in our cafe.
I was very happy to come here a couple weeks ago for the soft opening and received great service, exceptional food, and was able to enjoy a lunch with a colleague back in my office afterwards. So really thrilled to have this new amenity here in our downtown core. This is truly in line with our economic development priorities for the city and the region, a type of business that is also a gathering space that is connecting our growers and our producers with our consumers, and giving community a place to spend time together, whether it's enjoying a glass of wine, grabbing a snack, or just spending some time having a cup of coffee together. So on behalf of the city, we're thrilled to have you. Steve, Brad, thank you so much for the work that you and your teams did to create this space. And we simply cannot wait to watch it grow and thrive as more and more partners come into the fold. So thank you very much.
Okay, everyone, count to three. 1, 2, 3.
Used needles left in public and private places are both a nuisance and a potential safety concern. Whether they're used to inject medicines like insulin or for illegal drugs, needles can spread blood-borne pathogens through accidental needle pokes. While the risk of contracting a disease from a needle stick injury is very low, there are ways to further reduce that risk. We'd like to share some simple guidelines that you can follow so needles are removed safely and promptly.
If you find a syringe on your property or in the community, there are several options for safely removing and disposing of it. If you're not comfortable handling the syringe yourself, or if it's in an unsafe or difficult to reach location, call the dispatch center's non-emergency number at 425-407-3999 and an officer will respond as time allows. If the syringe is on someone else's property, you may notify the property owner and let them know the location of the syringe. If you want to dispose of the syringe yourself, you can do so safely using household items or with a free cleanup kit. Cleanup kits are available through a partnership between the Snohomish Health District and the City of Everett Safe Streets program, and have everything you need to safely pick up and dispose of syringes. Request yours by contacting the Snohomish Health District or the City of Everett.
Whether you are using household items or one of our cleanup kits, disposing of found syringes can be safe and easy. You will need puncture-proof gloves, such as thick leather work gloves or PVC-coated gloves, a pair of tongs or grabber tool to pick up the syringe, protective eyewear, a sharps container, hand sanitizer, or soap and water. In addition to these items, it is important to wear closed-toe shoes. Whether you're doing the cleanup alone or as part of a community cleanup, we recommend that only one person is responsible for the physical collection of needles. Others in a group can help scout out needles and point them out for you to collect. Once you are ready to go and you have your gloves and eyewear on, take your kit to the needle. Open the lid to your sharps container and place it on the ground next to the syringe. Do not touch the syringe with your hands. Use pliers, a grabber, or tongs to pick up the syringe by the barrel or plunger, pointing the needle away from you and others. Do not recap, break, bend, or remove the needle from the syringe. Immediately place the syringe needles first into a sharps disposal container. When finished, seal the container tightly and move on to the next needle. Never overfill your container. Once you are done collecting needles, or if the container gets full, seal the container. Remove your gloves and immediately wash your hands with soap and warm water, or use hand sanitizer if water is not readily accessible. We recommend thoroughly cleaning any tools used to pick up needles with a bleach solution of 1 part bleach and 10 parts water. As a reminder, Snohomish County Solid Waste Code prohibits disposal of any sharps in the trash. For your convenience, sharp containers can be delivered to the Snohomish Health District during normal business hours for proper disposal.
Containers provided through the Needle Cleanup Kit program can be disposed of in the recycling areas located at the Arlington, Everett, and Mount Lake Terrace transfer stations, or in the marked box in the City of Monroe Police Department. Just ask one of the friendly attendants where to locate the special receptacles. Please visit www.snohomishoverdoseprevention.com/cleanup for more details.
Following the steps can greatly reduce your risk of accidental exposure to blood-borne viruses, but there are some other safety precautions to keep in mind if you're cleaning up in the community. Contact the property owner before cleaning up debris on private property. If you come across a homeless encampment, do not enter the area. Report encampments by calling the dispatch center's non-emergency number, 425-407-3999. In the event of an emergency, or if you believe a crime has been committed, call 911. If children are involved in community cleanup efforts and a syringe is found, an adult should handle the collection and disposal. Whether you call to report the locations of the syringes or choose to safely collect them and dispose of them yourself, we thank you for your help in keeping our community clean and safe.
On behalf of the City of Everett, Snohomish County Solid Waste, and the Snohomish Health District, thank you for helping to keep our communities and you safe and healthy.
Welcome! Today I'm going to introduce one of the songs I use every week when I do baby story time. In this song, we'll be doing 3 hand motions. The first one is to make our hands into a book, like this. Now the babies won't be able to do this yet, of course, but they can watch the adults do it. The second motion is clap, and the third motion is the American Sign Language sign for sing. It goes like this. Are you ready? Let's sing. Come along and read with me, read with me, read with me. Come along and read with me at the library. Come along and clap with me, clap with me, clap with me. Come along and clap with me at the library. Come along and sing with me, sing with me, sing with me. Come along and sing with me at the library. And that's one of the songs I use in baby story time. Baby story time is for infants ages 3 months to 12 months of age with their parent or caregiver. To find out when the next baby story time will be at the Everett Public Library, check out our calendar of events online. See you at the library.